Babiacao.
A chippy.
Chicky.
A chippy.
Yeah, if only.
If only,
Yeah.
Josh.
That would have made more sense.
It would have worked for everyone. In a different way.
Yeah.
But
Archipelago.
Introduce yourselves.
Hi.
No.
I'm Lilah.
I'm Josh.
I'm Ezra.
We're a band.
Together.
It's called Sons of an Illustrious
Yeah.
Father.
Sons of an
It has a
Illustrious
name.
Father.
Sons of an
That's our
Illustrious
name.
Father. That's our name.
Collectively, our name is Sons of an Illustrious Father. We all have individual names as well.
I'm Josh.
I'm Lilah.
Dad.
And where are you from?
I was...
Wombs.
Yeah.
Primarily wombs.
Yeah.
Space wombs.
Space, and then the wombs.
Yeah.
And then
Wormholes.
Massachusetts, Los Angeles, New Jersey. That's the place we emerged from the wombs and
Came
spent
out of the wombs.
time thereafter.
A little.
When did you start making music?
Womb.
I started pretending to play guitar when I was like 3.
Started singing when I was 6, but before that, there was a lot of childhood music making.
Yeah.
A lot of hitting things.
Yeah.
And attempting rhythm. But yeah, 6 was when I started training in singing. So that's what I usually say in response to that question.
Sounds like it. It seems like a good.
Josh,
Go-to response.
when did you first play musics?
15 minutes ago.
You're
was
doing
great.
I hope so.
You're doing great.
You must be so tired.
Yeah.
That's
It's tiring.
Yeah.
It's such a big life
Tiring.
event. The first time you play music.
I mean, congratulations. I'm really honored to have been here.
It's tiring.
Who did you listen to growing up?
My mother.
Beach Boys.
Beach Boys,
Bob
Beatles, Elvis, Little Richard. Those were like the first.
And then like stuff my sisters were playing, like Slater Kenny or
Yeah. I think the first
90s music. I
the
was
first
getting
tape
pretty
I
into.
ever owned was Green by REM.
Yeah, lots of REM, man. My mom
So into
loves
REM.
Yeah.
REM was my first like favorite band.
I have
And then
weird early memories of like
Automatic for the People making you feel way too many emotions for a 5-year-old.
yeah, honestly.
Yeah, word.
I also remember being a kid and like Offspring.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
Offspring was big.
Self-esteem.
Totally,
Kids.
Green
totally.
Day.
Yeah.
Because it was bratty like kids.
Bratty, yeah,
So you're like,
bratty.
this
Pop
makes
punk
sense. Yeah.
was there. Like Ani DeFranco, definitely.
Of course, huge.
Nirvana.
Nirvana was really the moment when I was like,
Yeah, that was more like in the time of taking ownership of
Yeah.
my own
yeah,
music.
yeah.
The Lion King soundtrack.
Yeah, big time. And opera. I listened to opera a lot when I was a kid because I was obsessed with opera. So there was like a weird amount of classical music in my life too, which my parents like appreciated, but
were
weren't
like,
actually into. They were like into either art. Also, my mom loved the Ramones, and I would dance a lot to the Ramones as a kid. I
Makes a
remember
lot of
that.
sense. One of my favorite memories from childhood is I don't know if I was actually sick or pretending to be sick.
Word. Well, as a child, psychosomatic
basically
processes
the
were
same
so
thing.
real. Yeah.
But I was at home all day with my dad, and he was like, all right, this is what we're doing today. And he handed me a broom, and he put on Combat Rock, and we performed the entire album.
Wow, that's so good.
It was great.
How did you get started, and when do you feel you got your break?
when I started pretending to play guitar as a 3-year-old.
And you were surrounded by adoring fans instantly.
Instantly.
That was when your
Yeah.
This is the big break.
Yep.
15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I think this might be our big break.
Yeah. Do you
How-
think we'll be viewed?
Few
We just want people to view us.
Just want to be seen.
I just want to be heard. Musicians, I don't care about being seen.
That's a good point.
You can cut Josh out
Yeah.
of the video.
How did you decide that this is what you wanted to do?
I didn't.
I-
It just was always.
The wand chooses the wizard.
Yeah. It chose me.
What
Yeah.
life events have impacted you and your music the most?
Well,
Meeting-
that's a little personal, don't you think?
Meeting my bandmates that impacted
Yeah,
my...
that was a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, relationships, I think, would be
Yeah.
at least the genre
The
of things
genre of
that
things.
have affected my
The
music
ups
the
and downs
most.
of relationships,
Yeah, it's nice and broad.
growth
Yeah.
and change,
Yeah.
managing growth and change.
Tell me a little about how you all connected and got started as a band.
Ezra and I met in middle school. He was 10, I was 12. We recognized kindred spirits in each other. Started trading burned CDs and cassette tapes. And then in high school really started playing music together in earnest. And we recruited Josh as a touring bassist.
Still a touring bassist.
Yeah, Josh doesn't even work here. He just started playing music 15 minutes
minutes
ago.
ago, we just recruited him as a touring bassist. No, but then
And then we became one.
yeah, we fused.
What's the story behind the name Sons of an Illustrious Father?
Plato's Republic.
It's from a very poor translation of Plato's Republic.
I translated it.
It was Josh's translation. He really screwed up.
I wasn't in the band yet.
He doesn't actually know ancient Greek. He just
Yeah, that's why it turned out
Yeah.
so wrong.
he just winged it.
So your new album, Deus Sex Machina, or Moving Slowly Beyond Nikola Tesla, is coming soon. What does that title mean, and how do you feel your sound has evolved?
You want to start this one off?
Yes, sure. Well, it's a title that refers to, I guess you could call it like a channeling process, and it is it's an album that is sort of a funeral rite for the world that is gone, and a fanfare for the world we intend to eventually live in.
I think a big way that our sound shifted on this album was the inclusion of more technology, but analog stuff like a drum machine, and the title refers, of course, to like Deus being God, sex being man, and machina being the machine, and we had this idea of allowing sort of chance and kismet to speak through the machine voice that we were supporting. And so we left a lot of weird glitches and stuff, sonic mistakes that we had no explanation for. We left them all in because we were
Like the name, actually the first part of the name, it came about because, like, as a result of that happening, we were about to play one of our songs. We were getting the basic tracks for it, and some little bit of metal in one of the amps started picking up a radio signal, and it was this Christian radio program. And we continue now our morning prayer hour, God honoring music here on our day of worship. And it just came through so clear, and we heard it, we all could hear it through the headphones, and then we just and started playing.
The song.
And that's what you'll hear. That's at the end of the album, and it was then when we were like, oh, it's Deus Sex Machina. There's this Christian radio broadcaster, and it was coming through the machine, and then we were like, Deus Sex Machina.
We're really into puns.
Yeah, and then
Josh.
and then we started talking about how much we enjoyed the implications of that name, as Lilah just eloquently explained it. And it's a process that every musician is going through to bring you their work. Is like things are coming from some source of inspiration. You don't have to call it God, but some unidentifiable source of inspiration. It's coming through your human body, and then there's this mechanical element. There's the machine that you have to work with to bring it forward. I mean, it's happening right now. We're thinking of things to say. Who knows how that process happens, and now we're saying them with our vocal cords and weird, gross bodies, and you are recording them with that machine. And that's how, if someone, God forbid, is ever watching this,
Hello.
that's how it's happening. And then sort of the funeral rite idea, the funeral rite and the fanfare, the idea of moving slowly beyond Nikola Tesla, before we almost completely destroyed our world, or not our world, but our chances of survival on this world with the burning of fuel to make electricity. There was this brilliant man whose ideas were largely thwarted, who had this vision of free and safe and clean energy for the whole world. And it's sort of like, it's a grieving process we've never been able to get through, because we've never even as a world really started in on it. We're maybe still at the first stage of denial. So that's the idea. That's the album title.
What are some things that are important to you that you like to address through your music?
Interconnectivity.
Disconnection.
Intersectional feminism.
Mm-hmm.
The abolition of the imperialist, white supremacist, capitalist heteropatriarchy.
Yeah.
Settlers don't.
Intergalactic telepathy.
Our
The
treatment
internet.
of the environment.
Yeah.
Heartbreak.
Who would you most like to collaborate with, and why?
Patti Smith. Because she reminds us what art truly is and always holds the potential to be.
These guys.
Oh, shucks. I
Why?
mean, just... come on.
I think we work quite well together.
Yeah, I guess so.
What are your interests and passions outside of music?
The abolition of the imperialist, white supremacist, capitalist heteropatriarchy.
Easy for you to say.
It sure is.
Mm-hmm.
Science fiction books.
Science fiction comic books.
I like science fiction board games.
We play a lot of board
We
games.
love games.
Games.
Everything's a game.
Games.
Dancing.
Dancing
Everything's
is
a
huge.
dance.
One must dance.
Movies. everything moves.
Trees.
Nothing rests.
Trees.
Yeah.
Trees are so good.
Fucking amazing.
Ugh, I love trees.
I know, I'm so sorry.
You guys remember that one tree?
Yes.
Great.
You ever been in a tree that's been hollowed out completely by lightning?
I wasn't there.
What?
I wasn't there.
Oh. Well, which one? Because you were there one time.
Don't worry
We've
about
been
it.
in a hollowed out
We
tree
really
together,
like
Josh.
trees.
Oh, that tree.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to try.
Do it.
What are your favorite books, film, and music right now?
Black Panther.
Obviously Black Panther. Are there other movies?
Yeah, are there movies right now besides Black Panther?
I've been listening to a lot of Alice Coltrane, which makes me feel better about myself and the world.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been listening to the Black Panther soundtrack.
Yeah.
And
Reading Black
have been
Panther
listening
comic books?
to, I've been listening to harmonized peyote music by Kevin Yazzie.
I'm reading The Dispossessed by Ursula K. Le Guin.
Ugh, I'm so jealous and happy for you.
Such a great book.
I know.
It's the best. Dispossessed by Ursula K. Le Guin. Also, The Left Hand of Darkness by Ursula K. Le Guin.
Also, Ursula K. Le Guin. Ursula K. Le Guin.
Don't try to say
her
it again.
nonfiction, her essays, her short stories. Say the A word.
No.
Okay.
So what's next?
Lunch.
Delicious. Soon?
I think so.
Great.
Yeah. Lunch, and then more interview stuff, and then we get on we'll probably sleep, probably have another meal, and we get on a plane, we go to South by Southwest. Who knows what'll happen there.
For real.
And then we go back to New York and play some shows there, keep releasing music, making videos, snuggling.
Boldly going where
We're probably going to see
People-
Black
no
Panther.
band has gone before.
Again.
I've gone there.
I think we'll see Black Panther again this week, I would imagine.
Yeah.
We'll see.
There's
Black
no
Panther
doubt in
again
my
this week.
mind. Yeah.